Hey folks, welcome to Greg Morton Outdoors. I'm Greg, and today we're going to talk about trekking poles. So last month I was contacted by TAC9ER to see if I wanted to do a giveaway of their trekking poles. I know Brad over at As the Crow Flies Hiking had done one before in the past, so I asked him for his opinion on the company. He said they're great folks, nice quality gear. So I went back to TAC9ER and said, sure, I'd be happy to do a giveaway. So a few days later, the box showed up, and this is the ultralight carbon fiber trifold trekking poles. And they are a carbon fiber trifold trekking pole. They come secured with this elastic band. I replaced that with a piece of, Velcro strap here to kind of hold them a little bit tighter. But I will say, initial impression, very light. They're roughly 7 ounces, I believe, is what they say. 7-ish ounces each. 3-piece, and it's got the flip block here on the top. They extend out to about 135 centimeters. And one thing I thought was really neat, and hopefully that works. I'm checking my... Okay, I guess it did work. But right here where the spring button is, on this plastic collar along the top, it's got little grooves cut in, and that keeps it from slipping. I know on a previous pair of trekking poles that I had, when this slipped, the button would slide underneath and it would collapse on me. Not a good thing. So the grip itself, it is a foam grip. Normally I'm a cork guy. I think it absorbs moisture a little bit better. But I will say about this is a little bit stiffer, not as stiff as cork, but it's not a sponge, and that's kind of what I expected was, something really spongy. No, this is pretty firm. The wrist straps, they're pretty thin. They're not the padded, thicker ones that some people like. I've never had a problem with thin ones like this. I just did the Collegiate East portion of the Colorado Trail using trekking poles with the same kind of strap, and let's face it, after a day of heavy hiking, these things are soaked with salt and sweat anyway. So along with your trekking poles in there, you get the traditional sand mud basket, you get your snow basket, and you get these little rubber footy things. Who uses these? One thing I did find that was really neat is they have a powder basket. So for that deeper powdery snow, it's a little bit bigger than your average snow basket. So if you're in a location like here in Colorado, maybe this might be a good choice for you if you're out there doing snowshoeing and things like that. And all of this came tucked away in their bag, bench on one side, solid on the other, drawstring on the top. Another thing about these trekking poles is you have a 30-day, no questions asked return policy. So you don't even have to say why you're returning them. The other thing is you've got 5-year warranty against all sorts of manufacturer defects that might possibly crop up. Personally, I don't see that happening with these because they're pretty damn well made. But they got you covered for 5 years. They even tell you how to use them. Well, in order to formulate a fair opinion of the trekking poles, I decided to take them out on a hike of Raspberry Mountain. So, let's go. Hey everybody, it's 5:45 in the morning here on a Sunday, and gonna head out to Raspberry Mountain there south of Divide. Haven't been there for about a year, but we're gonna go out and put these TAC9ER trekking poles through their paces. So stick with us. Let's see how they perform. Well, it looks like I'm about a mile in so far. Initial impressions on these TAC9ER trekking poles, they are light. Wow. All right, so there we go. 0.9. Starting to get a little windy up here, so I hope this is okay sound-wise. But just did, I don't know, 300-foot climb. A lot of that pea gravel, sand, loose dirt, and was purposely hitting the worst spots. And I tell you, the trekking poles were digging in, not a single slip on them. So good with that. We'll see how it handles going downhill, because we all know that's a totally different game. A little rock scramble area. No issues with the tips slipping off the rocks. Gripped them just great. I hope you like the views from up there. That is by far one of my favorite places to hike up to, because you can see everything unobstructed. I mean, you can just see for miles and miles, and it's just gorgeous. Okay, going to get the poles back out, and we'll give them another test. You know, this time doing a lot of downhill. But so far, I'm enjoying them. Back after Raspberry Mountain, and I will say, coming downhill, I was cranking on these. Most of the time had my hand on top like that, putting all my weight on it. So you're talking about 230 pounds, bearing down on these things, and they work great. No slippage, not even on like a flat rock surface. So yeah, no slippage. In fact, there was one time when I was looking around, I misstepped and my right ankle kind of rolled under me. Luckily I had this, kept me upright. So they passed the downhill test too. So, overall impression. These are definitely a worthwhile buy. For their normal price on their website or on Amazon, absolutely, I think they're a steal, and I will put these up against any of the other big name brands that are costing twice as much for a single trekking pole. But now we're at the point everybody's been waiting for. How do I enter the giveaway for these trekking poles? Okay, you've got a few different options. One, just comment below. Great video, bad video, you're an idiot, Greg. Whatever you want to put, just comment below. The other way is if you go over to my Instagram and go to the post for this video, if you tag 3 friends, I'll give you another chance to win for each person you tag, up to 3 people. So right now that means you can have 4 chances to win. But I'm going to do you one better. Out of those 3 people that you tag on Instagram, if one of those is Kyle Hates Hiking, that's right, Mr. Kyle O'Grady, I'll give you 2 chances for tagging him alone. So you can have 5 chances overall. Comment below, go to Instagram, tag 2 friends, and then tag Kyle Hates Hiking. And you can have 5 chances to win. That's right. But beyond that, TAC9's also giving me a couple of codes for their store and Amazon that'll give you 10% off on each. So normally these are a great price. 10% off, that much better. So go ahead and check them out. The links will be below in the description. So that's about it. 1 week from today, I'll go ahead and draw a winner, or maybe if I'm lucky, I can coerce Mrs. Outdoors into helping me out with it. So good luck, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon.